Hi, so this is my first time doing something like this. I want to do a sketchbook tour with a voiceover. I'm not English, so I hope my accent is understandable. But yeah, let's get into it. This is my sketchbook from the 17th of June to the 23rd of October. And it starts like this. As you can see, I have my Instagram there, and were my goals for the book. But I didn't actually hit all of them because some stuff like animals, I really don't like drawing them. So I should practice, but I never do. So you'll see why. This is just to complete the first page. They are the characters from Spirited Away from Studio Ghibli, which is also one of my favorite movies. And this is Nessa from Pokemon, from the Pokemon games that have to come out. I just tried to draw her since everyone was drawing her, and as you can see, I was trying to find a crayon that could work as a skin tone because I did not have a Copic that could work as a skin tone, and I think it kind of went well. She looks lighter in this light, but anyway. So this is one of my first attempts at drawing animals. I have no idea what this is, but anyway. So you can see I don't really like drawing them, so I pretty much left the page like that. These are just sketches of things I had never finished because I did not like them. But yeah, sometimes it happens, so let's just accept it. And this is something I painted after I watched the movie Unicorn Store on Netflix, the one with Brie Larson. So while I was watching the film, I drew this guy here, this little guy. And since the protagonist is a painter, as soon as I finished the movie, I just wanted to paint, so I took out my acrylics and started painting randomly. They were really, really old paints, so I just used it like that. This is one of my favorite pages because I really just took pictures from Pinterest and drew them and made the spread, and I really, really like it because it looks very artistry, those sketchbook you see on YouTube. And this is Zayn Malik, yeah. And this is Harry somehow. And the others, I don't know, I think they're just models or something like that. Yeah. Actually, you can see the markers on the other page bleed through. But it kind of looks okay, that's a serpent. So, yeah. And this is another of my favorite drawings in here. So it's Louis with I'm Just Like You and the neon triangle, and I really, really love it. It was kind of interesting to draw it because, the light of the triangle reflects in his hair and his shirt and his skin, and it was really, really fun to try to do that because also this is just a stabilo marker that is neon, so it was kind of weird to use a medium like that. But yeah, so this is just me using colors on pages and stuff like that. Sketches, again, this was asked from a friend asked me to draw this character. She's from Pokemon too. I never remember her name. She's from Pokemon White and Black. I do not remember her name at all. So yeah, she's the female protagonist, the one you play as. And I also tried to draw her in my own style, but that didn't work out, so I just covered. And yeah, that kind of goes along. Yeah. So Pokemon again, I tried to make a character with her own little Pokemon, which is also one of my favorite Pokemons, Shins. And you can see here, I just tried to, sketch how her hair should look like because I wanted to give her something in the head, on her hair. Oh god, I can't speak. And an outfit, and just try to sketch it out before doing the character. I drew her again sometimes, and try to think of a theme for her. Yeah. So yeah, I also really like to write in this fake calligraphy or whatever, and this is from Habit from Louis Tomlinson, and I just wrote this after the Madrid performance, and I just to complete the page, because there were only random sketches, and they were next to this drawing, which is Harry and Louis as angels. So I think that it could fit the theme, Princess Park. And yeah, I really like this one. It was done pretty quickly, but it's cute. This summer I also watched Good Omens, so here is some drawings made from screen caps, me trying to decide how I wanted to draw them, and because it was actually kind of hard to start drawing them, because I'm used to draw young characters, whereas Aziraphale and Crowley are completely different because they're older. The actors are older. And yeah, so these are some stupid sketches, some meme stuff, and this was from a challenge on Twitter. I asked people to give me characters and an outfit, and these are some stupid, and these were the others. As you can see, they're pretty. There were others I had to do, but I didn't because I'm lazy. And that's a recurring thing in my life, but that's it. This is another painting on Aziraphale, and I took inspiration from a picture on Pinterest, and I just tried to make it resemble him. I think it worked well, and I used not paint, a gold marker, and I really love the way it looks. This is just some girl from Pinterest that I used as a way to express my emotions. Some thumbnails for something I'm trying to do digitally. This is just a meme, basically. This is a scene from the original scene is from High School Musical, with Sharpay and Zeke, but I made it Larry because why not? I mean, these are other sketches and thumbnails, which is actually the thumbnail for for my 9 years of One Direction drawing, which I did on the same day as the birthday, and that was definitely a bad idea because I could have made it better. I really don't like Louis, but yeah. But I'm actually pretty proud of it because, they're cute all together. And this is basically my OC from Percy Jackson. I made it ages ago while I was in high school, and I just kept her because I really like her, and I have a whole backstory on her, and I hope to draw more of her soon. So yeah, she has a whole armor I planned out, and I can't wait to draw it. These are just other sketches on Pokemons because I had took part in a contest when we had to try and create an evolution for one of Pokemons from Sword and Shield, and I just made this up with the help of some friends that helped me decide. And actually there is an old explanation of what I think it would be like, this Pokemon. Oh my god, that's not English. What I think this Pokemon will be like on my Instagram. so you can go there and check it out. These are some other sketches. This is another Larry drawing that I'm really proud of. I wanted to make a selfie type of drawing for a lot of time, and it's pretty hard actually, and I really like how it turned out. This is another Crowley drawing. I really love his wings. I love drawing wings in general. It has been an obsession of mine for a lot of years. So yeah, I really love how I made this shirt, which is supposed to be like velvety or something like that. No, not velvety, like silk. It was supposed to be silk. I don't know how to English. Sorry. These are some other sketches, mainly done while like in some form of art block. So I just take a picture and try to redo it or do something completely out of my imagination, like this guy here. And this was from a request I got of Larry, and I never posted it because I'm not proud of it. Like, I like the poses, but I'm not really proud of it in general, so yeah. This is another request, the boys cuddling in bed. And, you know, it's pretty fast, but I really like it. These are other OCs of mine. She is supposed to be a protagonist of a story I was writing. Yes, I still have some ideas for it, but I'm not really so into it anymore. But I really like her character. She's supposed to be a witch. And this was someone else. Oh, so I really like this one. I worked a lot on this, and I'm so happy people noticed. I noticed a lot, I mean. As you probably know, this is Harry Styles, and it's just various pics from him from his interview with a Rolling Stone, and you know, I just tried to replicate it in my style and painted it with watercolors, which, by the way, I love watercolors in this book because they are just amazing. This is a watercolor book, so yeah. And this is another Harry Styles drawing made with Copics, and some other sketches. These are from Masters of Sex, Beelzebub from Good Omens. She's another hostie of mine. She's a fairy princess, which actually has a girlfriend, and she's her girlfriend. And they're together, and she's like an adventurer, she's like a nymph. They're still part of the story of the girl you saw earlier, and yeah, I have the characters, but I don't really have a story, so whoops. This is some thumbnail for another drawing I've made. This is a quick pen drawing I've made of Lottie Tomlinson. It's actually pretty interesting to draw with pen. I had never really made a complete illustration with it, and I want to try, but I really liked doing this because it helps you understand a lot of things to, you know, try and draw with just that ballpoint pen that you know you cannot erase. That's fun. Here you can see some of the random sketches that I made with this pencil that I bought, and it's a Polychromos Faber-Castell, and I bought it because you can erase it well. And these are just some quick thumbnails for the first page of my new sketchbook that I have already done, and you probably saw it on Instagram. These are other sketches. I wasn't feeling really inspired on this page, but then I made this because I went to a museum. I photographed a lot of paintings from Francesco Hayez, and I took inspiration from those paintings to make this, and I really loved it. It just gave me great idea to make an alternative universe with Harry and Louis, with Harry as an art student and Louis as a model. So yeah, I just started just drawing ideas for that. This is Louis as a model. This is Harry as, you know, an art student, but really a posh art student because it looks rich. But yeah, as you can see, I do not really complete my pages because I am just like that. These are some other thumbnails for that alternative universe. And these are mainly from reference pics on Pinterest or from stills of movies that I wanna try to redraw and make them and give them somehow a dreamy look. And then these are some last sketches. Actually, I don't have much to say about them because they were pretty random and I wanted to draw more females. This is a failure, a complete failure, because I was in a bit of an art block. But you know, yeah, it's done. The sketchbook is done, it's finished, and it's really thin compared to my old sketchbook, which was moleskin. But I made it work, and I already started a new one, but we'll see. This is completely different, and you'll see it soon. Bye!